Friends, good day. I assume, and that's not a very good thing to do, but I assume that you are well. I also want to remind you that the church office is open every day of the week, and all the staff as well as all the local preachers are available should we be able to be of any assistance to you. Thank you for sharing a few moments in Christian devotion with me today. Today, 232 years ago, on 18 March 1789, the English poet, hymn writer and editor Charlotte Elliott was born in Brighton. She died on 22nd September 1871 at the age of 82. She was born into a very, very religious family. Many of her family members were in the ministry, but she was constantly troubled with thoughts of doubt. She consulted many pastors from many churches. They all told her to pray more, to do more Bible study, and to do more noble deeds. Then at the age of 32, she became severely ill. And for all practical purposes, she was an invalid for the rest of her life. From time to time, when her condition improved, she traveled, mostly to Europe. Despite her poor health, she undertook the editorial supervision of the Christian Remembrancer pocketbook, an annual, and the Invalid's hymn book. The annual she edited for 25 years, and many of her poems and hymns appeared in it. And then the Reverend Dr. Milan from Geneva visited her father. The two of them had various discussions, and at a point she told Dr. Milan that she wanted to cleanse her life before becoming a Christian. Milan answered, "Come just as you are." And on that moment, that day, she committed her life to Christ. Poor health prevented her from attending church services. Her reaction to this was so applicable to us where we are today, where our situation also prevents us from attending church services. She wrote, and I quote, "My Bible is my church. It is always open, and there is my high priest ever waiting to receive me. There I have my confessional, my thanksgiving, my psalm of praise, and a congregation of whom the world is not worthy, prophets and apostles and martyrs and confessors. In short, all I can want, I find there." End quote. In 1943, while in prison, the German theologian Dietrich Bonhoeffer wrote something similar in a letter to his parents. And he wrote, and I quote again, "When the bells rang this morning, I longed to go to the church. But instead I did as John did on the island of Patmos. And I had such a splendid service of my own that I did not feel lonely at all. For you were all with me, every one of you. And so were the congregations in whose company I have kept Whitsuntide." End of quote. Jesus said, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your soul. For my yoke is easy and my burden light." Let us close this morning with one of the three hymns of Charlotte Elliott that is in our hymnal, hymn 353. By the way, somebody wrote that this hymn was translated into, quote, all the living languages, unquote. just as I am, without one plea, but that thy blood was shed for me, and that thou biddest me come to thee, O Lamb of God, I come. Just as I am, and waiting not to rid my soul of one dark blot, to thee whose blood can cleanse each spot, O Lamb of God, I come. Just as I am, thou wilt receive, wilt welcome, pardon, cleanse, relieve, because thy promise I believe, O Lamb of God, I come. Just as I am, thy love unknown has broken every barrier down. Now to be thine, yea, thine alone, O Lamb of God, I come. May God bless you.